my name's Jamie Duff. I work as a senior product manager for metadata management in a large UK financial services industry. I got started in the data space a little bit by accident. I was on an IT graduate scheme with a company, and we were doing a project related to big data. And then somebody from a newly formed team called the Chief Data Office came to speak to us about what we were doing with data. And I thought that was a really cool job title to begin with. So me and him went for a coffee, he explained more about what their team does, and later I took the job and I've stayed within the Chief Data Office ever since. My advice to somebody starting off in data is to keep asking questions. There is a fountain of knowledge out there. There's people who have been dealing with data management problems for 20, 30, 40 years. They might not necessarily think about them as data problems, but the knowledge is out there. Some of the challenges we've experienced really comes down to people. I don't mean people in the sense of them being awkward to deal with. Sometimes that does happen. But typically people are already working very hard. They have lots of competing priorities. They have limited resource, limited time to give to us. So trying to get data management embedded within the culture of the organization is very challenging. But the world is changing. People are starting to recognize that data is the lifeblood of most businesses. And that's really helping us get the right focus we need on the data management side of things. A career in data has taught me that you need to be resilient. It's hard work, it's challenging. There can be a lot of pushback. You really need to be a good communicator. You need to sell the benefits. You need to understand how data will support the business strategy or the priorities of whoever you're dealing with. There's a very common analogy people use, which is that data is the new oil. I actually think that's kind of underselling data. Oil is a limited resource. Eventually it will run out. Data can be reused time and time and time again as we develop new use cases and new technology to utilize it better.